Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday, and it's been a very, very long week. Couple weeks. Been working a lot. I worked about, I think, 11 days straight since my last full day off. And yeah, it's been busy at work. Of course, now I'm snagged on the dock. But I'm here at Yorba Linda today. I wanted to get some fishing in. I got some chores to do and whatnot, but I wanted to make time for a possible catch. I'm gonna drop shot night crawlers today and see if I get any luck. I was thinking about it, and as many times as I've fished at Yorba Linda, I actually haven't caught a bass. Noah has, but I haven't. So yeah, let's try this out. I'm on the second lake, I believe. Maybe this is technically the third because there's a small little pond. One thing I noticed, I don't know if you could see on camera, but I did see some small minnows swimming around, which is a great sign. That must mean that there's little fish that have just recently hatched. So that means food for the bass. So I decided to give this spot a shot. A year ago, there was some weeds in the same spot, and I would see a bunch of bass just hovering over those weeds. Right now, I don't really see sign of the same weeds, although the water is super murky, so I really don't know what's on the bottom. But I figured I would just drop shot this worm out here and see if there's anything at all that'll take it. Right now I'm using I would say like a little above a small drop shot hook with a full night crawler. I like to buy the smaller night crawlers. They usually come in a 15 pack, about $4 at Walmart. But I like the size of them because they still have some good action, and if you get a good pack where they're alive, then I can see mine just moving around. But I'm basically just throwing it out there, letting it sink to the bottom, and then just kind of giving it a slight jiggle here and there to pull the weight up. If nothing hits, I'm kind of reeling it in a couple feet till I feel that drop shot weight hit the bottom again. I'll tell you one thing. This lake has definitely been the most challenging to me. I don't know what it is, but I feel like my patience is really tested every time I'm here. I think the interesting thing is I've seen a ton of fish in here, specifically bass and bluegill, and I don't catch a lot of it. So the fact that I see them here and I don't catch them, I think that's what tests my patience. I've gone to other lakes where I don't see anything and I catch fish. So it's not like this water is even that clear. Is that a hit? Nope. That was weeds. And my worm is gone. If you guys are actually watching this, I appreciate you guys. I kind of made a commitment to myself to just continue to make content, and whether it's fishing related or not, just I set a goal for at least one video a week. My stretch goal is 2, and so far I've been able to do 2 videos a week for the past couple months. So if you guys are subscribed and you're actually watching even just a little bit of them, or if you're watching all the way through, I think that's awesome, man, because I watch a handful of YouTubers, different types of topics, and I know investing your time in things is not easy, especially the older I get, the more I've learned to value my time, and also the less patient I've become. I don't know if you guys feel that way too, but I just feel like the older I get, the less patient I am with things. So I don't know if that's like a natural thing or what, but I think that's also why, oh, that's a good sign. These little guys are here. I think that's also why I try to get out of the house as much as possible. Not necessarily to avoid my problems, but just to kind of de-stress. I mean, we haven't hit football season yet. Summertime's about to start. We get super busy once football starts, just because we're really invested in bringing Noah to practice and training and all that, on top of work and what other family events are going on. But what am I picking up? There's a weed bed here. Oh shit, that was a hit. Took my whole lure. Damn it. That was definitely a hit though. Alright guys, well, I knew that was gonna happen. It was my fault. I got broken off. I didn't double check the knot that I did on that last hook, and I knew it was kind of weak looking, but I didn't test it out. Sure enough, I lost a fish and I lost my rig, so kind of sucks. Fishing does get expensive when you keep losing shit, and a lot of times it's your fault. Most of the time it's been my fault that I've lost something, either not tying it correctly, not double checking if it's tied correctly, not checking if the line's warped or not, or casting it in places where I knew I shouldn't have casted it. So a lot of it is preventable, a lot of it is just being lazy. And here I am, retying another drop shot rig. And all I have are these super tiny hooks. So I don't even know if they're gonna work, but we're gonna give it a shot. Go away, yeah.
And I was just trying, and yeah, I would see them around here a lot, because I'm guessing they come in here to feed too.
Yeah, well, I could see there's a lot of fish here, like little ones. There's like schools of bluegill.
Yeah.
Look like they might be protecting their little ones. There's a couple bass floating around here, so they're probably feeding on these little fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a bunch of bass here. I can see them. They're small though.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no matter what I throw at them, they don't want it. Yeah, I've caught trout in this, and not in this pond, but the other one, the middle one.
Uh-huh.
You know, during the times where they stock them. I've seen a lot of bass here, but I've never caught one.
Yeah,
So I'm like,
I've seen a few as well.
so hard to catch them here.
They probably see all kind of lures.
Yeah,
Huh?
I'm pretty sure that's what it is. staring at it.
Doesn't want
Look, they're all looking at it. Hey. I think this is what they want, right? They just don't have the right pole.
Exactly.
Look, they're all going straight up to it.
Yeah, I left my my flies in the car because I was like, I'm not gonna try to do flies today.
I never thought of it, but I'm getting desperate here. They're definitely going up to it. I don't know if they've actually like tried to take it.
They sell fence like liquid fruit.
Yeah.
Be fine, man.
You sure?
Yeah, I appreciate it though.
Try right there on that edge. They're all like hanging out right there. Because see that on the other side where it's really shallow?
Yeah.
That's where they all are. They're like going back there. I think that's where the nest was. So that's probably where they hatched, and then they're coming out a little bit deeper.
Why the bats come over here
Yep.
too, huh?
They're coming straight in along this edge and then just grabbing them and then zooming back out. All right, man, I'm gonna head out.
Right,
I was supposed to leave at 11, but it got fun. So good luck, dude. All right, I'll see you around at the lakes. Are you on Instagram or YouTube or what?
You wanna get
Yeah, let me know, and then if you want to go, I can go show you where that lake is someday, or I can send you the address.
Let's see. What's your user?
On Instagram, it's verse1, VERSEONE.
Verse. What was that again?
ONE, VERSEONE, just spelled out.
Okay, first one. It's not one of these. Berries, right?
Yeah, that's the first one.
All right, that's you.
Yeah, just hit me up, and then I'll message you the address
Okay.
of where the street that I park on. Basically, it's like an apartment complex, and you park on that street, and you just walk in.
All right, for sure, man.
Yeah, but I mean, they got bass, they got tons of carp. I heard they have catfish. They have a lot of bluegill and stuff too.
Well, you know what? Let me take a
cool
worm.
lake.
I'll take a worm.
Yeah, for sure, dude. I'm telling you, it'll probably work. Just put it on what hook do you have on there?
I have it's because I don't really carry small hooks.
Oh,
so
okay.
I only had one little one that
Like
I
a
had.
smaller one?
A few that I
got a couple. Here, take a few, because I'm probably.
I mean, I'll be here for like an hour or so, another hour, and then after that, I'll.
If you just want bluegill, I would just cut them into smaller pieces. I have a lot.
Yeah, dude. All right, man. Appreciate it.
Of course, dude.
All right.
Yeah,
man.
it's yeah, because these aren't gonna last that long. I'm gonna try again tonight, probably at that Corona Lake, and then we'll see. Put these in the fridge.
Hopefully they last for like another.
Yeah, I could probably get a couple days out of them.
Yeah.
We'll see. I mean,
all right, man. Well, I appreciate it.
All right, brother. Good meeting you, man. Good luck.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
Thanks.
for sure. Let me know if you catch anything.
Yeah, for sure. I'll take a picture.
Yeah, I'm telling you, just right around that edge, they're just hanging out. They'll probably be there for a while because the sun goes down.
Yep.
All right, man. Have a good one. Good luck. Yeah, for sure.